Almost dropped her plate when she saw the car and her face looked like she had just seen a ghost. That's when I realized I probably didn't have a cousin named Kristen Johnson. My dad left the hot dogs on the grill and dashed over to the car. The driver's side door opened and a slender ginger woman with sunglasses on top of her head stepped out. I couldn't make out what they were saying, but it seemed like a heated discussion. Sabrina told me to stay put. Now everybody at the party was watching. When Sabrina got to the car, it turned into a screaming match. They were going back and forth like their lives depended on it. At one point, they all turned to face me. I was so embarrassed. I just wanted to know what was going on. And I wanted the fiasco to stop. As soon as I made up my mind to go over there and intervene, Kristen pushed past my dad and sprinted over to where I was. "It's been long enough," she screamed as she darted to me with my dad and Sabrina in close pursuit. This was it. I was doing the math. Time slowed down. I saw this woman coming straight at me and I was certain of who she was. My heart broke as I realized this had to be my mother. This had to be the woman who had abandoned us. Or maybe none of that was true, because she was supposedly dead according to my father. Everyone stopped in their tracks because Sabrina let out a scream to the high heavens. She broke down on her knees about 10 feet away from me and started sobbing. I got up and walked past Kristen to console my sister. I told her it was okay and that I knew what was going on. She said that I didn't know anything and started apologizing over and over again. I said that it wasn't her fault, but she kept insisting it was. I hugged her close and told her that I'm fine. In between her sobbing breaths, she said, "Your mom isn't dead." I told her I knew that and told her that I also knew Kristen was my mom. She stopped sobbing. She looked me in my eyes and said that I was wrong. "No, Kristen is my mom. Not yours." She paused before squeezing out something that made my heart drop. "Brian, I am your mom." I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do, and I definitely didn't know what to think. I just sat there. The party was basically over at that point. I sat by myself as everyone left as they came. Later that night I had an extended talk with everyone involved. It turns out that Sabrina had gotten knocked up when she was 15. My dad had decided that he would raise me as his own kid so that Sabrina could be a normal teen. However, the new baby had put pressure on his relationship with Kristen, so she just left. I don't blame Sabrina. I don't blame my father either. But the nature of the lie and the way I found out the truth was just earth-shattering for me. My dad was my grandfather. He never had a second wife. Kristen was my grandmother. The worst of it all was that my sister was my mom. I haven't spoken to any of them in a while.